It's that time. It's time to mute.
Nightly musing.
I'm going to talk about NFTs in a roundabout way because I was explaining something to my brother, and I've tried to talk about NFTs in the past unsuccessfully because you've probably had similar conversations. I kind of dived into them a lot, trying to understand, and slowly I get more and more understanding. I think I'm at about a 10% understanding now. But I think the main thing is, as with anything, it's like anyone looking at them creatively is how do they relate to me? And I definitely have that. How do they relate to me, the artist? And so I was watching, I've gotten into kind of vintage t shirts. So I was watching an interview, and he screen printed a lot of uh, Seattle bands, their shirts, Mud Honey, which is highly sought after, and stuff for Nirvana. And so it's a younger guy visiting him in Japan, and there's this part in the conversation where he says, "Your shirts are worth, X amount. How does that feel?" And his response pretty much is like, "That's great. I don't see money from that." That is the artist's life, or it has been. And so how does an NFT relate to an artist? Now, I'm still trying to understand it all, but how it relates to an artist is that in his case, right, he didn't see any of the money from the T-shirt sale. But in an NFT instance, one can start to think about that, and really what I think an NFT could be used for is to show what's called in the art world provenance. And that's, you see it on Pawn. I love the show Pawn Stars. They bring in a piece of art and they want the provenance. Where was this? They want the chain of where this piece came from, how you prove that it's an original Picasso. An NFT can stand on its own, but it can also be attached to a painting. And then it's up to the person that bought the physical piece if when they sell it, they want to transfer the NFT, or if they want to take the NFT to be its own thing. But I would wager that it would be more attractive to sell the painting, the provenance, so that if something like the T-shirt guy happens and years later you're still alive and your work is selling, stupid amounts, the NFT would make sure that when that was sold, it would pay you out a royalty. Never in the history of art, I think, has there been an opportunity for all artists to be taken care of that way monetarily. That's the importance. If you're a creative or if you're just somebody. collect. I think it'll just be a standard at some point, but right now it's still early, but I wanna play. So, yeah, there you go. That is my thought. This has been
Nightly musing. Whoa.